Your Honor, I'm confused. I don't understand the true nature and cause of the charges. I can't really consent to being sentenced. It's not a delay tactic.
Yes, it is. Hey everybody, it's your girl J9 Eve, and we're gonna watch this Darrell Brooks. This is the part where he is given his sentence. If you're unfamiliar with Mr. Darrell Brooks, he took the initiative to take his car and run it through a parade and just run down a bunch of people. And some are now not with us anymore, and some will just never be the same. Some physical and mental, some just mental. So he's gone through his whole trial, and oh boy, was it a shit show. And so now we have gotten to where they are, basically going through sentencing. And as he has done this entire trial, okay, it's like he's stalling for time. Like the whole thing was him. He decided to represent himself because if he had a lawyer, it wasn't going to take as long as it needed to. He wanted it to take as long as possible, held up the process as much as possible, almost as if he was actually attempting to spend his entire time being away in court. Like he thought, if they give me 100 years, I'm gonna be in trial for 100 years. I'm gonna drag this court part out to 100 years. That way, by the time it's done, if I'm still alive, I'm gonna call time served, and will have never had to go to my actual prison. I think that's literally what he had in mind. I'm not kidding. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. And so this right here, it's like a little 10-minute part of him contesting some more, even when there's nothing to contest. The jury has already said it. The things are already there. There's like 76 or so charges. And he's in here talking about his 1 year that he already spent in jail. Like that's going to be enough to make the whole thing go away. So we're going to watch and it's hilarious. What do you got to say for yourself, Darrell Brooks? Oh my gosh. If Speak Now or Forever Hold Your Peace was a person, its initials would be DB.
To suggest that I'm heartless.
Yes. Now, what you'll notice is the long ass pauses. Like everything he says like 4 or 5 words, and then he pauses for about 85 seconds. He really don't want to go to prison. I'm not ready. Oh my God. And the expressions.
Mr. Brooks, what do you think
Yeah.
the should do as far as this?
Oh, she said, Mr. Brooks, what do you think we should do as far as punishment? Oh, I gotta tell you, love this judge for asking this question, because this is a great question to ask a Darrell Brooks. The way that he procrastinates, this is a great, hilarious question to ask somebody like himself. So let's see what his answer is.
The sentences are concerned with all of these convictions.
Let me think.
Honestly, Your Honor.
Uh-huh.
And I don't want...
He has all day. Look at this.
I don't want this to be taken out of context.
All that waiting just to say that.
I believe
What do you you believe, Darrell? What do you believe?
There's issues with me attempting to answer that. And here's why.
The beauty of this, I don't even have to pause the video to give commentary. There's like plenty of time in between him.
I'm still confused. I'm still confused on the true nature and cause of the charges.
Oh
don't
my
understand them.
God. He's confused about the charges.
I also,
You ran over children, Darrell. You ran them over with your car. And then tried to hide.
I also believe a decision was already made
Yeah, it was. When you ran over the
before
children.
we even got here. And I could be wrong.
No, you're not.
That's not a shot.
No, you're
It's
right.
not a slight in any way
Don't matter.
towards Your Honor. It's not.
Nobody cares.
And I don't want that to be taken out of context as well.
Okay. Get to your point. If you have one. Guessing you don't.
I will say help is needed.
You think? Well, you had a lawyer. You gave him up.
When you've dealt with certain things as long as I have,
Oh my God. One sentence takes 3 days.
we have so many questions about where to start. Where to start.
Well, you don't
We have
start
so
your
many
car.
questions about what can give you the help you need. Who can point you in the direction to get the help you need.
Yeah. Every time you went to jail, they tried to...
There's so many things that you just you don't know where to start at.
Yes, you do. Yeah, yes, you do. Everybody knows. You just didn't want to. You was above it, wasn't you? I don't need that. I'm a man.
Your Honor,
Your Honor.
I think that throughout these
Oh my God.
proceedings, and I've noticed this, that you've been very observant.
Yes, she has. She noticed everything.
You've been
She noticing you
very
stonewalling.
attentive,
Uh-huh.
regardless of me being frustrated with some of the things that has been. I can't do anything but
Jesus.
look at what you have done, which is you have
Have what? Put you under the jail? Yep.
been very, very keen. I believe that
What do you believe? That time stands still when you're in court?
still a lot of issues there.
Darrell. Oh my God.
I believe that
Oh my God, it's still one day, you know?
because of the issues I have, sometimes I may have said things that you probably didn't really understand what I was meaning by it. I'm not
Yeah, it's your
sharpest knife in the
drawer.
drawer.
Yeah, no, you're not. Definitely not very sharp.
I think sometimes
Pretty dull.
my mind probably works a little faster than I can articulate something
Oh, that's what you think's happening?
or pronounce something or say something.
Yeah, pretty slow.
Obviously, it would be
All day?
hard to top what was already said about you thus far.
Yes.
You've gotten a incredible amount, a credible amount of love.
For giving you the business, yes.
For your job in this matter.
Yes, she did.
Some even said superhero.
Yup. Put it down.
Some people, I'm sure you know this, but some people have even dressed up as you for Halloween.
Mr. Brooks, I'm not
There
looking
you
for
go.
accolades from anyone. I'm looking here
Thank
today to sentence you in this case, and I'm frankly more interested in your thoughts on that
Yes.
than your opinion of me and how I conducted myself during this trial.
I wasn't
Yes, you were kissing up.
my opinion on that part.
You were
I
kissing
just-
up.
I have a job to do today. It's not an easy one.
Uh-huh.
There's 76 counts.
76 of
I'd
them.
like you, if you can and if you want, to tell me how you think I should do that. That's what the victims have stated. That's what the state, right? They provided their recommendation.
The only thing I can say is one thing
Here we go.
that should be taken into account is the time that I've served.
There
Been
it
here a
is.
year.
A year. He feels like that's enough. I think I've done it.
That would pretty much negate count 76. So there's that.
Yeah, count 76, by the way, is the count of the reason he was running in the first place and then decided to just drive through the parade was because he had just like attacked his girlfriend. He had just attacked his girlfriend, who just had to be rescued from the car that he had her in. So that's the 70, that's charge 76. So that year, yeah, you're right. Okay. You've time served that one, but that ain't even what that's like some little thing that they pettily just put that on there too. They didn't need that shit. You was going underneath of the jail that's underneath of the jail anyway. Let's just be real, honey. Let's be real here.
Your Honor, I'm confused. I don't understand the true nature and cause of the charges. So I can't I can't really consent to being sentenced when I'm still trying to I don't understand.
I can't consent. I can't consent to being sentenced.
It's not a delay tactic.
Yes, it is. Hold on.
I can't really consent to being sentenced when I'm still trying to I don't understand. It's not a delay tactic.
I'll be damned.
It's not attempting to be disruptive.
Oh, it ain't. Is that not what it is? Because that's what it looked like. I feel like it too.
It's not intended to stop the proceedings.
Oh, no? Because that's what it looked like.
It's my honest opinion.
Oh, is that what it
I
is?
have trouble with comprehension.
Yes, you do. Oh. Come on.
I can't say with 1,000,000% certainty
Because ain't no such thing. Waukesha Parade.
that everything, as far as in regards to me, everything should be looked at in its totality. In regards to me, everything should be looked at in its. I want each and every victim in this incident, family members, those who lost loved ones,
That you ran over.
those who are still healing.
Oh, and some that never will.
I want you to know that
I'll be under the jail.
no matter how you felt during this this year. No matter how you felt yesterday, I want everyone to know, also the community of Waukesha,
Speak.
I want you to know that
That you want them to know.
not only am I sorry for what happened,
For what happened.
I'm sorry that you could not see what's truly in my heart. That you cannot see the remorse that I have. That you cannot.
You know why they can't see it, Darrell? Because you said they didn't do it. You sat there in court and tried to convince them that it wasn't you in the car. So how were they going to even care to know what was in your shriveled black heart? Like why would they have even, what reason did they have to even be curious what was in your shriveled black heart? You, according to you, you didn't do it. Lucky for us, the judge felt the need to throw you farther underneath of the bridge and told that you tried to get, before you had tried to go and be tried like for like an insanity plea, that you went for being an insanity plea, which clearly is guilty, right? That's guilty by reason of insanity. So if you jump from that to now, I didn't do it, it wasn't me, clearly you're fucking lying. So so now you're trying to make the people that are already traumatized, you're trying to make them think that they're crazy too. It ain't no place deep enough to put you. It ain't no place.
Listen to all the phone
farther
calls that
enough.
I've made to my family.
Ain't nobody listening to
That you
shit.
cannot hear all the prayers that I've said in my cell. That you
Don't nobody.
cannot
Oh my God! Will you be praying?
count
to
all the
Lucifer?
tears
Nobody
that
here.
I've dropped in this year.
Oh, if we knew that. Oh, if only we knew how many tears you dropped, Darrell. Our loved ones would return, I guess. Oh my God. The nerve of this thing. The nerve of you. Oh my God, this dude. But he is comedy gold. Oh. Get underneath
The
that
truth is
jail.
hard a lot of times.
He ain't gonna make it in jail. He ain't gonna make it.
I'm not very old by age standards, but I've been alive long enough
You
to
look like it with that
understand that
hairline.
a lot of people are comfortable with hearing what they want to hear, being told what they want to be told.
It's just the same thing. You said the same thing twice. Yes.
And being okay with that. It's easy to accept what's on the surface. It's easy to accept what's being put out there. It's
All right. All right. That's enough of that, Darrell. It's enough of that, Darrell. I'm going to leave you with this picture of yourself because this is, there you go. So I'll say this. Whenever people do horrendous shit, right? Whenever they do something that's just mortifying to the people around them and just literally like take somebody who's been on the earth for all these years and done and been seen by all these people and done these things and has a laugh and looks a certain way when they cry and when they tell jokes it sounds like this and they live their entire life and then one day come across one selfish little fuck shit and then that person just decides to literally just take that person and make them no more. Like this man drove his car into a crowd. When you think parade, you think kids. The people who enjoy parades, carnivals, that kind of stuff, the people who have the actual fun there are kids. He drove through a parade and just slaughtered these people, old people, just old ass people, young as babies. Just And he wants to know that people don't know his heart. Nigga, you don't have a heart, okay? If you do, it's black, like your lungs, I'm sure, okay? It's, ugh. I just can't stand, like, if you do the crime, just do the time, just shut up and do the time. The least you can do. But you know, but it's like it always still just has to be about them. But I have to suffer though. Like you can't even like conceive of the notion that you should have a punishment. Like you felt just fine about literally like even if driving into that thing you thought you might hit one person possibly. If when you hit a person with a car, even if you're not thinking they're gonna die, you are thinking they might be paralyzed, okay? So you were willing to risk a person going from marching in a goddamn parade to then being in a fucking wheelchair because you were in your feelings. It ends up turning into just slaughtered people everywhere, blood and gore, and it turned into this. And now here you are in your orange suit trying to hold up the time in court because you scared of prison. You get to walk into that prison. I want to point that out to you. You get to walk in there. They ain't rolling you in a wheelchair. You're not paralyzed. You don't have to relearn how to walk. You don't have to relearn how to talk. You don't have to live with only one freaking lung. You know, you don't have to do any of these things. All you did was lose some hideous ass dreadlocks on your head. That's all you had to sacrifice. And here you are, want to be the victim. Y'all don't know my heart. I want to see that heart in a fireplace. That's what I'm saying. I want to see that heart in a fireplace. I feel like if it was in a fireplace, that'd be the right place for it. Now I'm gonna end it on that, y'all. Y'all already know I'm not gonna behave, so y'all gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to, cause no way when people like this are walking around. Okay, Mama love you. She do. Y'all be careful out there, cause these demons is out. All right. Peace.